My birthday in a week. I'm feeling groovy as shit right now. My birthday in 1 week. Like 6 days. How you doing, Pepsi Cola? Enjoy your dinner. Thank you for checking in. Appreciate you. Thank you for leaving a like. Appreciate you. We out here in DC having a walk. A lot of pretty girls out here. Oh, word? What's the schedule looking like? What's the schedule looking like? What's the schedule looking like? Damn, no classes with your friends. It's okay. That's a good thing. You get to make some new friends. You get to make some new friends. You get to focus in the class that you're in. You get to pay attention in the first few weeks. Scope the scenery. That's not a bad thing. If you got too many friends in your classroom, you might not focus. The environment might be too easy for you. So it's good that you're in a position where you got to be observant in the beginning. It's good to be observant, and you're going to be observant when you're not in a comfortable or familiar environment. So just have that in your head. Have that in your head. By the way, I hate heights. I'm on a bridge right now. I hate heights, but sometimes you gotta just face your fears. I'm not the nigga that's gonna be up on the cage or nothing like that. If I'm on the bridge, I'm gonna be a little closer to the road, because I really don't like heights. It don't mean I'm not gonna get on the bridge though. You said that's your first semester. I'm just glad you're there. Just pay attention, man. Pay attention. Pay attention where you are. Be friendly. Be open to making new friends. Oh, you like the hat? You know, I am in the nation's capital right now. You know what I'm saying? The nation's capital is showing me a lot of love, so I had to put this on. Put this on real quick. Put on real quick. Hello. Hey, look. By the way, the phrase hello, nigga, that came from Keon, bruh. That came from my man, Kilo. We got songs. If you search up Boss Money Keon, that's where that came from. So if you see anyone else doing that junk, they got that from us. Hello. Niggas ain't mad though, you know. We not the first niggas to say hello. I wasn't the first nigga to say hello. I got it from Keon. Whoever he got it from, that's up to him to say. But I'm telling y'all my source. You feel me? I'm gonna pay my respects, because I didn't come up with that by myself. I mean, we all say hello. Like we all say that shit, but I got that from my man Key. The way we say it, hello. The way we say it, I got that from him. Say you sadly you gotta go eat some dinner. You going to Montana's. I'm not sure if you've seen it or if you have it there. I don't even know what that is, to be honest with you. I've never seen that before. Yeah, I've never seen that before. But have fun. It sounds like it could be good. I just never seen it or heard of it. Ha Himberg. Himba. What's good with you, brother man? What's good with you, brother man? Bro, we outside right now on the walk and shit. We outside on the walk. You know? Having a good time, getting some fresh air. Oh, it's a rib place. Oh, that sounds good. I love ribs. Not pork though. I don't eat pork. I like beef ribs. Beef. Man like beef. Man like beef. Oh yeah, bro. I got the middies too. Man titties. I got them Jones too, bro. It's just push-ups and self-love. That's how you get rid of the jumps. Push-ups and self-love, and then go and run too, yeah. But bro, honestly, I like them jumps, bro. I like my middies. I like that name that you called it, middies. That's a good name. Koji Hibachi place. Oh, that sounds good. Shit, bro, I made hibachi today. Hashtag Hibachi Hakeem. Hashtag Hibachi Hakeem, bro. I made some hibachi today. I made a little stir fry in the crib. Homemade jump. It was pretty good. Damn, the power supply is cooked, so you gotta get another power supply? Did it mess up the motherboard? Did it mess up the motherboard on the PC? Or did it just fry itself? You talking about the D-plug, or are you talking about the whole like power supply? Hey, let's get into the topic of the conversation today, which is, and I haven't done one of these lives in a while where I'm just talking on the phone. So it's like, it did cook the motherboard? No. So the whole computer is like fried? Bro, you can salvage something in there, bro. You can salvage something. Try it again, bro. Just switch out the power supply and then try it again. Please don't tell me that shit's cooked, bro. That's expensive. That's very expensive. Hey, I haven't made one of these lives in a while, so we're gonna freestyle it. And I gotta get back into the groove. Gotta get back into the groove. But the topic that I want to talk about today is, you said the GPU is cool. All right, cool. The capture cards are cool. Damn, that's an ice card. Oh shit, this is my first time seeing the ice shit. Damn. Them niggas really outside. Oh, shit job fat for a white girl. The ice shit's really outside, yo. That's crazy. That shit is job fat for a white girl. Trip though. -5 aura. -5 aura points. You said they're gonna scoop me up, the ice people? Bro, I don't have my ID, so they really could play that game with me, bro. They really could play that game with me. Got chips though. Got chips. Pringles. Alright, but look. That threw me off. Alright, look. The topic that I had was energy signature. I just glitched, by the way. I was the topic that I have today is energy signature. So let's just get into it. That's like the mark that you leave in your environment. What book is that? Untouchable? Do you have a quick synopsis, or you're on the phone? No, you're good, you're good. Have a good day. All right, look. Man, I wanted to hear her synopsis. It's okay. That's nice though, to see a black queen like reading her book. Love to see it. Love to see it high. Love to see it. So look, energy signature. That's like the that's like the stain or like the mark that you leave on your environment, right? So like how you move, how you play it. I say this all the time. I say the same shit all the time too. How you carry yourself, right? And now I'm hearing a lot of y'all say it too. You're welcome.
Yeah, it's coming with me.
You guys, you guys are benefiting off of the lingo and all that shit. And I'm not mad, but it's like, damn. I'm not mad, but it's like, damn, give a nigga some credit or something. At least give a nigga some credit. But yeah, the way you carry yourself and the impact that it leaves on your environment and the way your environment reacts. If you are a person that always copies what you see, then your environment leaves a stain on you. But if you're an individual that does, regardless of what's happening around you, then you put yourself in position to...
Maybe I'll just hang out.
Sure. You put yourself in position to, damn. Shit. I love, you put yourself you put yourself in position. Damn, man, she just distracted me. She distracted me. Okay. Put yourself in position to leave your mark on your environment. Now, what this will translate into is you'll see your environment replicating what you do, in a sense. Not copying you per se, not copying you, but like you'll see it like taking what you do and then like, you know, making it work for them. And that's not a bad thing. That's a very good thing because it means you're a person of influence. And realistically, if you're a young adult, that's what you want. You want to be a person of influence. You want to have an impact on your environment, and you want your environment to do what you do. You don't want to be in a position where you're always following, because being a follower, especially as a young adult, it's not always it doesn't translate the way you think it will. Yeah, it's safe. It's safe to be, you know, a follower of a crowd because you won't be as outcasted and you won't be in a position as to where you may like be alone. But and then like it's comfortable. It's real comfortable to be in crowds and groups because you're always like accepted. Whereas when you do the opposite and like you influence your crowd and you influence your environment, it can definitely get you shunned, ridiculed, mocked, all types of shit, right? But now, and look, I've been reading this book called A Life Worth Living, right? And there are a couple of terms that I saw in there that like I really liked. So like one of them was utilitarianism, utilitarianism. I don't think there's an N there. I think it's utilitarianism. And if it's not that, then it's utilitarianism. But I think I'm adding a syllable. Anyway, it kind of means the benefit of the whole, you know, let me say environment. It means for the good of all versus just for the good of yourself, right? And why did I bring that up? I brought that up because you can't do good for majority if you're following the majority. You have to influence the majority in order to do good or do something that can impact the majority in a good way. It starts with you. And it ends with the influence that you're trying to create. But you don't do that by being a follower. Influence, energy is not created that way or swayed that way per se. Energy comes when it's coming from a source, and your source can be you like just creating it yourself or not creating it yourself, but like, you know, conjuring up like the potential energy around you and like, you know, transferring it to your environment versus using the kinetic energy that's already around you and pulling from that all the time. Because when you pull from the energy that's already been touched and influenced, then you can't do anything new. You can't create nothing new. You're just like doing what's already been done before. And that's not influential. That's not really influential. That's kind of like just, that's being a follower. And being a follower, that's not really how you want to play it, to be honest with you. Can I cross? I'm about to cross. You wanna have impact, and impact comes from you like just saying, fuck it, I'm gonna go. Kind of like what I just did crossing this street. It's two big dogs. It's two big dogs. She tried to drag the dog. She tried to drag the dog. You see the two big dogs? They're having a joust. But anyway, influence doesn't come from you pulling from like what you see all the time. Influence comes from you trying to figure out something within yourself and figuring out something like, yeah, you can be like, you can also be influenced by your environment, but like you want to like conjure it and you want to like make a shockwave, you know? If somebody jumps in the pool and make a big splash, don't do it the same way they did. You want to make a bigger splash. So maybe you gotta jump a little higher, jump a little farther. You know, if they jumped from 20 feet, you might have to go up another 10 feet if you want to make a bigger splash. Hello. I don't know, man. I'm still warming up, trying to get back into the vibe of making these videos. And I'm kind of in a different area of the city. So it's like there's more people looking at me and shit. Well, you know, I don't care about that. I've been got over that ick of being like stared at and looked at and shit like that. That's probably gonna happen for the rest of my life. Niggas looking at me and staring and judging and shit like that. We don't really care about that. We conquered that a long time ago. So, it's important, yo. Find a way to grab from within yourself. Meditate. Study yourself. Study your habits. Read books. Bro, I don't see enough like young adults talking about reading. And I don't know if it's just because I don't got that many friends like in college and stuff like that. But I had a conversation with one of my folks that I work with today, and we were talking about books. And like that was such a great conversation to have with Shorty. Like it was just so stimulating, and I was just like so like happy that I was talking to someone, you know, about reading. Reading, how to get better at reading, how reading is like a muscle and you gotta like do it over and over again to be good at it. Like, you know how like good that feels to talk to somebody about that in this day and age, where a lot of people are just focused on like the internet and different trends and shit like, different trends and shit like that. It felt good. It felt really good to talk to someone about reading and the benefits of reading. I'm gonna turn around. I think I could probably go down this way and then make a left. So that's what I'm about to do. I'm gonna go this way and then make a left. You gonna let me go? Damn, can I go, bro? Thank you. Can I go, bro? Yeah, alright, bro. Yeah, alright, bro. Yeah, alright, bro. The nigga ego made him fake like he wanted to fight me. I'd drag his bitch ass out the car, bro, and take that jump. Mind you, that's not my energy. I'm a good guy. So I apologize for saying that. Ma, if you hurt me, I'm sorry. I apologize, Mom. That's not my energy. That is not my energy. There's some pretty girls in this part of the city. There's pretty girls everywhere in DC and the DMV as a whole, but there's some pretty girls over here. So this town you in look crazy. It's DC, bro. I'm in DC. It ain't crazy over here. I mean, it get unchy, but where I'm at right now, I'm in a safe area. I think. It's getting a little active, but for the most part, I think it's okay over here. It looks like it's a little active, though. I wonder if I can go down this way and then head back that way. We'll figure it out, though, as we walk and roam the city. One thing I would say about DC is it's very beautiful, very, very beautiful city. Like cathedrals and shit. One place you'll see like an old vintage building, then the next you'll see like, it looks like a cafe. How y'all doing?
All right.
Good to see you. But this looks like some government shit. I don't know where they from. Sound dangerous though. That nigga sound like he was talking business. Sound like he was not fucking around at all. And where am I? I know I'm supposed to be focused on what I'm talking about, energy signature, but like I'm kind of like moving around. Hey, by the way, I've been sober. I've been fairly sober for the past like month of August, leading into my birthday week, and I'm proud. Because throughout the whole year, I had been indulging in smoking, you know, doing what you do when you're young and you don't know what to do. Clouding your brain, trying to make time pass faster and shit like that. And I'm really proud of myself, bro. Like, just because I know myself, and like I really didn't think that I'd go a month smoking like 2-3 times, you know? Cause like I'd be running from that. I'd be running from like not being high or being, yeah. Cause it's like when you're not high, then you really gotta feel it. And then the nights are where it gets hard. So people don't know what they should do all the time, and that's fine. Yeah. Nah, for real. You're right about that. People don't always know what to do. People don't always know what to do. Strong ass dog. I'm walking past billionaires and shit. But hey, like, what I've learned though, it's not that bad after the first week. Yeah, you're gonna feel it, like you're gonna feel like shitty. You're gonna feel like, you know, icky, like, damn, I wanna smoke, I wanna this, cause I do wanna, I still wanna smoke. If somebody give me a J right now, I'll hit that jump. I'll probably hit that jump. But I just know I'm stronger now, you know? And I'm proud of myself because of it. Because now, when I indulge, I don't think I'm gonna go as hard as I was before. Because I was going as hard as I was before because I was sad and shit. And I felt like I needed it to let it help me get past it, you know? You said, hey, listen to Jungle and their self-titled album, top 10 album of all time. All right, bet. The only Jungle I know is Jungle by Drake. 5 minutes slowly, face ass. I know that song. I like that song too. Nigga, where am I at? Is this a government job? This should say 1886 to 2002. God damn. Imagine a building. Oh, where I work actually was built in the 1800s. So what am I talking about, the schedule? No, I was just talking about like energy signature. That was the main topic of the live. I just kind of ventured off a little bit. Okay, I know this street, so I'm gonna just walk down this one. I'm trying to find my way around the city too. I'm kind of off topic right now, bro. See, I got my stuff all messed up. Disregard the schedule. Oh, you good, bro? You good, bro? You good. So yeah, like Diesel. Oh shit. Diesel. It said Diesel over there. This shit said Diesel. So I was talking about energy signature earlier and saying like the way you leave an impact on your environment. Oh, I seen them niggas earlier on a bike. They be saying that out here, like you better get you a bike. But I'm gonna listen to the album. It said Jungle. Self-titled album Jungle. I'm gonna listen to it. I'm gonna find time to listen to it. That's a blacked out, smacked out truck. Where the fuck am I? Damn. I don't know where I'm at right now. I've never seen no girl that look like that in my life. Still gotta have some herb to listen to it. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. The impact that you leave on your environment is important, man. But the difference between you being a follower and an influencer comes from the inner work that you do with yourself. And you can't do inner work with yourself unless you're by yourself a lot. And a lot of people don't want to agree to that or like feel what I'm saying, but that's a fact, yo. People say, I know myself, but they've never spent 2-3 days by themselves. How do you know yourself if you've never been by yourself? You don't know what your heartbeat feel like. You never just been in silence to just hear yourself. But you know yourself, right? No, you don't. You gotta really like know yourself, and the way you do that is by really being alone sometimes. And then when you're alone, that's when you really tap into everything about you. That's when it's hard for outside noise to influence you and pull you away from what it is that you got going on or how you think. A lot of people in this world, they think and they move like how their environment wants them to move. And because of that, they're not able to influence their environment. They're just victims to their environment. So however their environment wants them to shake, all right, boom. If you're a fearful person and you find yourself always being anxious and stuff like that, your environment will read that on you. It will continuously put you in scenarios where outbursts and like different sporadic things will happen around you to put you back into that frequency that is normal for you, which is the frequency of anxiety, because your environment knows that's your normality. That's where you are most comfortable, even if that's not where you want to be mentally. But you're not going to know how to get to where you want to be mentally if you don't know how to focus on what it is that you got going on. If you don't know how to think for yourself or think for what you want to think. Does that make sense? Personal opinion or sharing a blizzy? What? What does that mean? Hit me up on Discord. We can listen together. You'll appreciate my commentary. Yeah, for sure. Actually, my man Mojo, he's supposed to. We're supposed to get on Discord today, so I'll probably add you to that. He's gonna cook up, and then I'll probably stream that on the YouTube. Stream his cook up, and then you guys can meet each other. He's the one that made Ten Toes. He made Ten Toes, and he made I think we got another song out, but I can't remember. But I know he made Ten Toes. Oh, he made 5% Columbia Pike with me. We both made that beat together. And then I recorded it shortly after he left the crib that night. It's crazy, man. It's crazy how these ideas, like just music in general, can be so easy, and then other times it can be so difficult. It's like hit or miss, bro. Music is one of those things where it's like the energy has to be right. The energy has to be right, but if you're dealing with the right people, it'll be so easy to like get into the vibe, if that makes sense. You know?
What was I supposed to say?
Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Because I said, what happened?
With your nigga. How you doing? So yeah. My mom hates when I spit on live like that. But I got that from my dad. That nigga be spitting too. I'm really my mom and my dad mixed together in one. Could you guys say the same for yourselves? Like I'm actually my mom and my dad like mixed together in one person. It's kind of funny. Starting to get a little chilly. Just a little bit. Damn, somebody dropped half a Chipotle bowl. What the fuck? That shit hurt me. That shit hurt me to see that, bro. The Chipotle bowl is on the ground. They ain't even finished, like, it's still like a third of the Chipotle bowl on. That shit is on the ground for real. How could you? Oh shit. I'm in your way, my fault. Sorry about that. I'm really in the city. It's a beautiful city at that too. I love this city. This shit making me a man. How you doing? She was talking to her nigga. Her nigga was standing next to her. Hello. She was talking to her nigga Mustang. Hello. Hello. We're almost there. I can feel it in my bones. I can feel it in my bones, they say.
And I'm like in a meeting.
So I watched Superman, and that movie was actually really lit. I liked the double entendres and the metaphors. I liked everything about that shit, bro. That movie was hard. Hey, bro, what type of camera is that?
FX6.
FX6, Sony, yeah? Oh, that's awesome. That's a nice camera. Shout out to Sony. Shout out to Sony. We fuck with Sony. I like Sony a lot. Sony's my favorite camera, honestly. I want to get the FX camera. Something. They getting ready to hop on the big bus. Sony cams. I seen another set of Sonys. There's some Sonys in my face. It's a long video, bro. I'm about to get off this jump. Maybe I'm gonna go a little longer. I might go a little longer. Just to say I did. I don't know, man. I ain't get a lot out today. I ain't say too much. Sorry, guys. I'm supposed to be saying way more. Music has changed so much from that like 1-1-2-2 pattern to like what it is now. Excuse me. That like 1-1-2-2 pattern. Punchline. And now like you just jumble all the words you can into one stanza. 2 different stanzas into one and shit. It's different now. But I mean, I respect the way it's changed. I like it how it sounds now, but I respect how it was before. I think niggas are still clever now, but like, I think niggas are still clever now, but it's still like, I don't know, because it was newer back in the day. That's probably why it has a little more respect. You know what I mean? He's fighting with you. Oh, you just looked at me. You gave me a weird look. I'm trying to have small talk. Next time I'll do big talk. Shorty looked up at me like I cursed at her. She- the dog was dragging her. I feel like that's where we recorded it. I think that's where we recorded Hometown Hero, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken. Hey, yeah, man, I'm about to be off this jump. See